I allowed. Sorry, guys.
You good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna share my screen really quickly. Where's I think everybody is from Stockton on the call, but drop a 3 in the chat if you are an entrepreneur or if you're looking for some type of entrepreneur funding, because that's what I'm feeling like we need to go over tonight. Um, is where the bigger bag is. Because that personal funding, it'll do something for you, but it's nothing like that business funding, right? So is there anybody that is on the call that is an entrepreneur or that is looking to start a business or looking for business funding? Okay. So what I'm going to go over tonight is basically um the funding. So the big amounts of funding. So I know you probably see a lot of individuals going over them having clients get approved for $250,000, $350,000. We've done personally with our funding business, we've done close to 600 and probably $75,000, including real estate deals that we've been able to get individuals approved for. So
I don't think y'all heard what she just told y'all. Britt, say that number again because I don't think they heard y'all. I don't think they heard you. What did you get? How much? Huh?
like a soft 650, like $650
So
in funding.
I just showed y'all how to structure your report, right? How to structure your report. And she about to damn near show y'all how to get 250,000. Y'all, is y'all ready? Is y'all ready? She gonna literally tell y'all how to get this money. And all you need is just good personal credit. Let's get it. Let's get it.
So while I'm on the call, one of my clients that is on, I'm not even gonna say where she at, but one of my clients just texted and said, "Don't forget about the 90." What did she say? Was it 90 or was it 900? Let me see if she want to drop it in the chat. She said,
Man.
"Don't forget about the 900,000." Like,
And
okay,
all
don't
you
forget
need
about it.
is good personal credit, y'all. All
So
you need
to
to
get
get the
started,
bag.
I just want to let you guys know that everything is based off mindset. If your mindset is not there, you're not going to be able to obtain personal credit. You're not going to be able to obtain business credit. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you get all of your finances in order. This is a hard subject to go over only because I've been in that position before. I've been in the position to where I felt like I worked for Kaiser before. So I would be like, okay, I can spend my whole $3,500 check and I know I'm going to get some more money, right? But as a business owner or as a millionaire, that's not what you do. Your mindset has to be you have to know everything that's coming in and everything that's coming out, whether it's money, whether it's inventory, whether it's credit, whatever it is, you have to be sure that you have total control over everything. So, what I'm going to go over tonight is business funding and letting you know that it begins with complete compliance. What complete compliance means is that you need to have an established, number one, articles of organization. A lot of individuals don't know what the articles of organization is. An articles of organization is just an LLC, a S corp, or a C corp. Depending on how you want to act as a corporation, you would choose between those corporations or LLC. I would recommend, and you can always go over this with a certified CPA, or you can go over it with the lawyer because I'm neither one, but I'm just giving information based off success stories that I've had. So I would touch bases with them first before you act on anything, but I would do an S corp. The reason why I say S corp is because then you can have a corporation that then you're able to pay yourself not only yourself. If you have a spouse like myself, you're able to pay your spouse. If you have children like me, then you're able to also pay your children. What that means for you is that you're in two different tax brackets. When you hear about S corps, they try to tell you in a scary way that you're going to have more taxes, when it's not that it's more taxes, it's just that you have two different tax brackets. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your business taxes and your personal taxes. So your business will file its taxes and you will file your taxes based on your business paying you. Because the way that you want to be able to operate is in private. And in private means that you own nothing, your business owns everything, and you just operate everything. So that's why when I gave my presentation or I announced myself as not the owner, but the CEO of Now Solutions, the CEO of Now No Opportunity Wasted, because you want to be the owner of nothing and the operator of everything, so that way everything is separated. So if somebody wants to sue Brittney, or not even Brittney, if they want to sue Now No Opportunity Wasted, they can't touch anything that's in Brittney Parker because that is in private. But to get started on the business funding and the complete compliance, of course, you want to have the established articles of organization. And from my personal and business experience, a lot of individuals that I've spoke to and clients that I've had, they always think that they seem to have business credit because they have an EIN number or they have a DUNS number. And I'm here to tell you guys tonight that that is not true. That is not a fact. You can get nothing with an EIN number or a DUNS number, but a no. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to be sure that you develop a business Equifax, a business Experian, and a Paydex score. There's also a community or a website that's called the Small Business Exchange that will also assist you with you being able to report different trade lines to them so that you look reliable at a whole. There's also, and you guys can take this down, there's a website called nav.com, and that is where you can go to get your business credit score. So any of the business owners on here, do you guys know what your credit score is? Have you seen it? Anything? No, not yet. That's fine. We're going to get y'all to where you need to be. So in case you don't know, it's easier to build business credit than it is to build personal credit. Here's why. Because business credit goes from 0 to 100, from A to F. So all you need to do is make sure that you're in complete compliance in the background and look like a corporation, and then you're able to build these little revenues to make yourself look like a Walmart, to make yourself look like a Target. So in order to do that, you would need to make sure, like, the best thing for you to do is to get a blueprint. Now, I'm not here to sell you guys anything tonight. I wish I did come, like in Girl Scout form, but I'm not here to sell you guys anything tonight. But the best thing that I can tell you is to get a blueprint, whether it's from me, whether it's from Monty, whether it's from somebody that you trust and you believe, but get a blueprint, follow it, and set yourself up, because the key to the bag is to be sure that your business is credible. And to do that is to be sure that you have things like a professional email, a professional and fundable and lendable name. And let me double back on that. A professional and fundable and lendable name. What that means is that lenders and banks, and I only know this because I have a funding company, so I work hand in hand with underwriters on personal and business side. So what they look at when it's time to fund a business is what type of business name you have. So when you're looking to start a business, for example, how Bonnie and I both have credit repair businesses, the last thing you want to do is add credit repair in your name, in your business name. That's a red flag. If you're a real estate agent on this call, the last thing you want to do is add real estate in your name. If you're in a trucking company, the last thing you want to do is add trucking in your name. There's other things that you can use, like If you're starting a trucking company, add whatever name you want and then logistics at the end. So just be sure that you're naming yourself something like our credit repair business is Now Solutions. I'm able to walk in the bank and they're going to ask me what my business is, and I can let them know whatever I want them to know. They're not able to classify my business as a credit repair service because it doesn't say that on there. You guys following me? Another thing that you need to be sure is that you have a professional website. I'm going over this part only because I know personally, and I've even got denied personally for not having a professional business website. What a professional business website looks like is that you don't have all of these little cute emojis everywhere and these cute little hair signs and all those different things. What an underwriter is looking for is they're looking for you to have, I'm going to keep referring back to our business. So they're looking for www.nownoopportunitywasted.com or nowsolutions.com. That's what they're looking for first when they go and pull it up. So if they're able to pull it up when they go to your site, they're wanting to go to your site. They're wanting to first see that you have a contact information, a contact address, a contact email, a contact phone number, and some type of testimonials from clients. We always recommend our personal clients and students that are in our business side to not put any prices on their website. And the reason being is because when they ask you for your projected income, you're able to tell them you want to shoot for the stars. My projected income is never $30,000 because I'm a millionaire, baby. So I'm not going to get nowhere by telling you this year I'm going to make $30,000. No, I'm going to shoot for the stars. So if last year I made $102,000, this year I'm shooting for $400,000. And if I don't make it, I'm gonna be calling money sad and crying. Okay. So make sure that when you have your projected income, you're shooting for whatever it is that you want to shoot for. And that's the importance of not posting your prices on your website. You can post them if you want to, but what underwriters do is they go on and they see, okay, if you have $1 ebook and you have a service for $50, even if you were to sell 10,000 of them, you still wouldn't be at $100,000 a year. So the key of the game is to give them little information and give them exactly what they need and not what they want to be nosy. So be sure that you have those business websites looking like how they need to be, because like I said, I know people that have been denied, me included. Like when we first started, we got denied just simply because we didn't have our hours of operation on our website. So you want to look like a corporation. You don't want to look like a mom and pop, because mom and pop don't get money. Papa and grandma don't get the bag. You want to be a corporation, okay? So make sure that you have everything that looks credible. And once you become credible and you look like a corporation, you'll be able to qualify for something that's called a no-doc loan. Now, this is big right here, because if you are able to put all of these key points together, you will be able to be approved for a no-doc loan, meaning they won't ask you for bank statements. They won't ask you for tax returns. At the most, they're going to ask you for your complete compliance, which is going to be your articles of organization, your business email, your business domain, which is www. whatever your business name is, your business phone number, your business email, your EIN number, your DUNS number, and your business bank account number. If you're able to have those things, you can be approved for a no-doc loan. Meaning what they'll do is they'll ask you, what is your projected income for this year? This is exactly what they'll ask you. And I'm telling you this from experience. What is your projected income for this year? hey, you're asking me how much I'm gonna make this year. I think I made 102,000 last year. I think I'm gonna double that this year, so it may be a 500,000. Okay, so I'll feel comfortable giving you $500,000 in funding, because they know once they give you 500,000, what are you going to do with that? You're going to invest it, and you're going to be able to make more money, and you're going to be able to pay that lender back and create a relationship with them, so that next time you're in their face, they're able to give you easily $1 million in funding. So this is something that you want to be sure that when you're starting a business, don't take any shortcuts. Don't think that, okay, I don't have to do this, or my auntie told me that I can use my home address. No, no home addresses. These underwriters, what our underwriters do that are on our team, if you go in, say if Monty comes in and she tells you, and she comes in and she says she wants to be approved, right? I'm going to Google 800 opportunities address as an underwriter to see what pops up. Just imagine being an underwriter and a home pops up. You're not going to give a home mom and pop address not even probably $10,000 in funding. And I don't think anybody is on this call because they want to be approved for $1,000 credit card. Because if you want to be approved for $1,000 credit card, hey, go apply for Capital One. They'll give it to you right now. We're not here for that. We're here to shoot for the stars and the moons and for everything that we're owed. So we want to be sure that you have everything structured correctly. Also, another thing that you would be able to be approved for if you have everything like lined out right is you'll be able to be approved for a revenue loan. Now, I wasn't supposed to even give this information because we have individuals that are in our mentorship in our program that pay thousands of dollars for this information, but I'm going to give it to you guys because you took the time out on the call. So if you're able to structure your business correctly, establish your articles of organization, get all your corporate information set up right, you can literally deposit. Say if you only have $1,000 a month, right? You can go on the first of the month, deposit in your business bank account $1,000 on the first. On the second, you're going to go and you're going to withdraw $500 from that business bank account. On the third, you're going to go and put that $500 back in the bank account. And you're going to kind of continue on every day or every other day to continue on that cycle so that it's looking like that business is making money every single day. You're not going to sit on the money. By you doing that, you will be able to qualify for what's called a revenue loan. So even if you're on the call tonight and you already have a business that's structured correctly and that gets business revenue, and you've already been doing things like this, you'll be able to be approved for a revenue loan right now from Vander Mountain. Like we had a client apply for Vader Mountain, and get approved for a revenue loan based off of doing the same technique. Like we literally had her take her money, put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out, move it all around. You don't have to make $10,000 a month.
I don't think that y'all just appreciated that gem that she just gave y'all for free, that we paid that we paid money for, y'all. Drop a gem, drop something in the chat to show y'all that to show Britt that y'all appreciate the information, because y'all, she just went crazy and gave y'all a big gem. Drop something in the chat just to show y'all, just to show the gratitude, the appreciation, because I don't really, that's a play that y'all could really run and really get the bag and really set yourself up, your business, whatever it is that you want to do. Y'all, that was Britt. That's great, bro. Like,
it's hot in
she
here.
just gave y'all some great information, y'all. Let's keep it going.
It's hot in here. So basically, if you're able to, there's several ways. So Monty went over the ways on a personal end to be able to get funding on the personal end. There's nothing wrong with personal funding. but we always, like Monty and I talk all the time, but we always want to inform our clients that it's always best to get credit and get credit cards and get loans in your business name versus your personal name. Because for a corporation, they're going to give you $250,000. If Brittany Parker goes in the bank and asks for $250,000, they're not going to give it to me, no matter how many credit plays I know, what back office I know, or anything like that. But if Now Solutions comes through the computer screen and asks for $250,000, guess what? If everything lines up, they're going to give it, because it's a corporation and they know that businesses do what? Businesses sell products and businesses make money. On the personal end, personal people spend money and sometimes they can't pay it back. So the thing is even if you're on the call tonight and you're not interested in being an entrepreneur, you don't have to be an entrepreneur. I have a client that's in North Carolina that strictly has 2 LLCs strictly for funding. She does not sell a product. She structured her business the way that I told her. She moves her money around in her business bank account the way that I told her. She gets grants in both of her business names. She gets funding in both of her business names. Because if you didn't know, now you're going to know tonight. Each business, each EIN, each bank account gets its own separate funding because it's different businesses. You're the owner, you're the not even the owner, you're the CEO, but that's a whole separate business. So the point of tonight's call is we just want to be sure that wherever you're at, whatever type of mindset that you're in, you're setting yourself up correctly, you're setting your family up correctly, whether you have kids or you don't have kids. It's better to sit and stay still and pray and get in motion for exactly of what your purpose is, because everything is only going to continue to go downhill if you don't get uncomfortable and if you don't change your mindset. Changing your mindset is not easy. Having to budget is not easy. I'm one to tell you, like, I've messed my credit up several times. I remember I was just telling Monty the other day, like, my only goal was to get a G-Wagon. Like, I didn't care. I was like, I want a G-Wagon. I want a G-Wagon. And my cousin was like, that insurance is going to be crazy. You can get a little. I'm like, no, I want this. I end up getting a BMW. I didn't even like the BMW. 3 months later, because that's just what type of person I am. So it's like, you just have to shift your mindset to think long term. You have to shift your mindset. If you don't shift your mindset, there's nothing that Bonnie can tell you for personal credit. There's nothing I can tell you for business credit that will work. You have to shift your mindset to think, I'm going to choose myself tonight. Me, Paula, I'm going to choose myself tonight. Me, Stephanie, I'm going to choose myself tonight. Me, Carla, I'm going to choose myself tonight. Me, Imani, I'm going to choose myself tonight, not even my business. Because if you choose yourself before anybody else, everybody else that falls behind you is only going to be able to go up. So you have to be willing to choose yourself, and all the funding is going to be able to come and play. We have all the plays. We're going to be sure that this is not going to be the last call. This is the first call, but it won't be the last call, because we have so many business and personal plays. It's ridiculous. Like, we're in a community where we have information on real estate investments and car investments. It's just that individuals need the money. If you don't have the money to play, you cannot play on the playground. So why even think about it? So our goal is going to be for you guys to be able to take whatever information that you were able to intake tonight, put it in motion, so that next time that we meet with you guys, you're able to say, like, okay, Monty, my credit report, I only have one name reporting one address reporting, one job reporting. I don't have any collections. I don't have any, I don't have over 5 inquiries. And I built relationships with these companies and they age. So now where is the bag? And we're gonna be able to tell you it's right here.
Exactly.
Just come out
So
and grab
just
it.
start- just really just start. Give it up for great. That was great. That was on point. You gave a lot of information. But really, y'all, it's really like she said, it's just a mindset. You got to know that when you get into all this money, you need to invest it in something, like invest it into a business. Even if you don't have a business, like she said, you can still get all that money without a business. She just gave you to play. So once you do get a business, you'll be able to, you know, keep up with the business because you got the funding and all that. So really, y'all, just get your credit structured properly to get the bag. That's really what the call is about.
So Paula, you said we have to pay back the bag. So you do have to, let me tell you this. So you do have to pay back the bag. But what is paying back the bag if they approve you for $100,000 and you go invest that $100,000 to be able to make $500,000?
That's
What
why we said it's the mind, it's
you're
the
able to
mindset.
pay
You
it
gotta
back?
shift the mindset. You gotta
So
shift
if
it.
you shift your mindset to think, because what most individuals do is they'll be approved for $100,000, they'll go out and they'll go buy Papa a purse or grandma and buy whoever something, and now they're struggling and scrambling trying to pay that money back. When you have to think, I need to invest this money so that I can make more money to pay this back. I have a client right now that needed none of the money. She's on this call tonight. She needed none of the money. She got the loan, and guess what she did? She immediately broke it up into 3 payments and paid the money that they gave her back in 3 payments so that she didn't have an interest. But guess what that got her? That got her a relationship on her business end with that company. So next time she goes and asks them for some money, instead of them giving $10,000, $20,000, they're giving her double because they've already built that relationship. So you just have to be able to know exactly where you stand, where do you have your feet grounded, and what do you want to do in your situation? What are you trying to do? At this time, I can't figure out how to unmute everybody, but if you have any questions, we're gonna open it up.
I think they have to just wait.
Yeah, they can, either you can unmute yourself and ask the question, or you can put it in the chat and then we can answer it to the best
Yeah,
of our.
we'll leave like the last you know, few minutes if you guys have any questions. If not, that's cool too. But we literally just wanted to come on here and give you guys some free information about personal credit, how to structure it to get business funding. We hope that you guys enjoyed the information. We hope that you guys are going to execute and start building your reports. And if you already have good credit, like, you know, the slide that I showed, if you feel like you have enough credit for funding, you can always hit up myself or Britt. We both do funding. So yeah, just, you know, let us know. If, like I said, if you guys don't have any questions, you guys have a good night. We just wanted to come on here and just give you guys some information. And we thank you guys and we honor your guys' time. Thank you guys.
And we will see you next time for bigger and better opportunities.
Thank you. You're welcome, Paula. We hope you enjoyed.
Have a good night, Paula.
So yeah, I don't think nobody has questions. So you can probably just go ahead and stop it.